A very good morning, students. In this chapter number 9, the treeless grassland, we have an activity at the beginning of the lesson. Let us do that activity. It is called Get Set and it is in page number 59. Page number 59, Get Set. Please do this activity in your textbook itself, in your social studies textbook. Now let us see what is this exercise all about. First question, wheat is a food crop or cash crop? You all know in standard 4 you have studied food crops are the crops which are grown to be eaten and cash crops are the crops which are grown by the farmers to be sold in the market or used as raw material in the industries. So you all know that wheat and rice are the food crop, especially in India they are the major food crops, and children all over the world wheat is a major food crop. Okay, so wheat is a food crop. Next, number 2, Tamil Nadu or Punjab is the largest wheat producing state. You all know Punjab and Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, they grow wheat. This region produces wheat, while in South India the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, they grow mainly rice. Okay, so you will circle that Punjab is the largest wheat producing state. Tamil Nadu is one of the largest producer of rice. Okay. Number 3, wheat grows best in cool and moist climate or hot and wet climate. You all know that also you studied in 4th standard, that wheat grows best in cool and moist climate. It needs not high temperature and little moisture also. Hot and wet climate is needed for rice. 4th one, North or South India is largely a wheat consuming region. What is consuming means eaten. Which part of India, whether it is North India or South India, they consume, they eat more of wheat, and it is in North because according to the climate, you know, the soil is suitable for growing that type of crop. So while in North India wheat is grown, people over North India, they prefer wheat than rice. Similarly, in southern part of India, the climate and the soil is suitable for growing rice, and so people over there, they prefer rice than wheat. So North India is largely wheat consuming region. Consuming means it is grown and then we take it, we consume it, we eat it, and we are the consumers. Okay, next we come to another activity that is also very interesting, and it is activity E. Activity E, and it is given in page number 64. Page number 64 of your social studies textbook. Please do it in social studies textbook. The simple thing is that they have given you some steps of growing farming, means farming activities they have. It can be any crop, but there are some steps of farming. As you know, everywhere, whatever, even if your mother is cooking food, there is some steps of baking a cake or cooking some food or making a project maybe, or covering your bow, anything, any work you do, there are some steps and you have to follow that step. Farming also, there are some steps to grow crops, and it is quite time consuming because you grow the seed and it takes a few months to that crops to be harvested. So in between there are many activities. We have to put them in correct order. Which activity comes first and then next, and in this way which is the last activity. First let me read out the activities given not in a proper order. Watering, winnowing, harvesting, weeding, sowing, threshing, plowing, manuring. Now children, as you know, must have seen your mother when she sow seed, or maybe a small sapling you have brought from nursery and you want to sow it and then you want to grow it into a plant or a tree. You see that you have to dig the soil. With a small spade also you have to dig the soil without digging it. So that is called preparing the soil. Preparing means digging, and that is called plowing. Nowadays plowing is done with machine. You have the tractor. So plowing is the first activity. The second activity is sowing, means you take the seed and you sow it. Or like I told you, in the garden you can means put a sapling, a small plant. But the farmers, they sow the seeds, okay? And from the seeds, because they are growing crops in a huge quantity. Okay? So sowing is the second activity. Coming to the third activity is manuring. What is manuring? Giving manures or fertilizer. Naturally, you have to give food to. You must have seen, if you have a garden in your house, you can buy packets of organic fertilizers, or as I told you, you can make your, like the kitchen peels, you just dump it and they rotten and they produce manure. So manure is needed for plants. You have to, like when you drive a car, you put the engine oil, means you have to give the food, and then only it will function. Any machine will also function properly if you give its food. So similarly, manuring is needed, fertilizers have to be given. Next is watering. Now watering here doesn't mean like in your kitchen garden you take a pipe and just do it. It's a huge quantity of water you have. So it is irrigation, watering the your crops, the soil, and you can see canals. From the canals, the pipes are taken to the fields and they grow they do the watering. Okay. Next is your fifth activity is weeding. Weeding means taking out the unwanted plants from the you have grown the crop and you have to take out the unwanted plants from it. That is called weeding. Weeding. There will be, even in your pot also you must have seen, when you grow some plant, there are some unwanted, some grasses grow and all that, then you have to take out, because they take the fertilizer they take the manure from the soil, and your main plant doesn't get the proper manure. So you have to, this is called weeding, fifth activity. Next, sixth activity is that harvesting. Now the crops are ready, it has to be cut and taken out, means harvesting is cutting of the crops. Okay. And next one is, what is the next one is threshing. Threshing is especially the grains. When you are doing the food crop, you take out the grains, and these grains are threshed. Now what is the meaning of the word threshing? It is done by striking the harvested crop on a hard surface, means do like this and take out the grains from it, because as you know, the wheat or the rice, it has a covering. So nowadays in the machine is used. Previously in the olden days, people used to thrash and take out strike in a hard surface and take out the husk, to say. Now threshers, the machines are used. So that is called threshing. And the last one is winnowing. Now you have thrashed and want to take out the lid, like you eat the rice, you see that some, maybe one or two rice, they have the outer brownish covering. Okay, so that is that by threshing, the things, the covered husk is taken out. But in wheat also there is a covering. It is little soft covering, if you have seen the wheat crop. Now what they do, then they blow air, so that this husk, they just, because it is in huge number, you cannot take one grain and take out the husk out of it. So they blow in air, and with that blowing, that thing is flown off and you get the grains. So that is also done by machine. So this is all the steps of farming. The first one is plowing. Second one is your sowing, third one is manuring, fourth watering, fifth weeding, sixth harvesting, seventh threshing, and the last one, number 8, is winnowing. So please do these 2 exercises your textbook of social studies, one in page number 59, another in page number 60. Thank you, children.